Welcome back to Teshkid FX for another Agix price prediction update, and in this video I'll be giving you the latest developments that have been happening here on the Agix chart, which at the time of this recording is holding below the 20-day MA here on the 4-hour chart, which is now acting as resistance. We are also holding above a key area of support at around the $0.35 mark, and also continue to obey the Elliot structures, where we had been seeing a bit of a breakdown to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that managed to get into the minimum retracement area, which lies between the $0.35592 mark and the $0.28218 mark, in a move that gave us a low at around the $0.28547 mark. And having managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2, I now believe that we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, and whatever we are seeing at the moment is the start of a massive run up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, and all this is playing out after we fully peaked in the formation of a larger Elliott wave count 1, and that was after seeing a 5 wave structure in formation of this Elliott wave structure right here in red, having the wave 5 giving us a peak at around the $0.67 mark, and also giving us the high for that first wave to the upper side. And before we started our Elliott wave structure to the upper side, we had been seeing higher prices in this 1-2 setup, which is right here, having that as the wave 1, then a wave 2 to the lower side. And before I get further into the technical analysis to give you the short-term scenarios and also sketch out my target areas to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3, first give this video a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and also check out the channel membership, and allow me to first sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 by connecting the trend based Fibonacci from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $1.3149 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect that wave 3 to the upper side to do. And because of the impulsive nature in the formation of this wave 3, I'm also expecting to see a 5 wave structure in formation within the formation of that wave 3, having the wave 5 fully maximizing our target areas and also giving us the high for that wave 3 to the upper side. And it is this micro Elliott wave count within the formation of this wave 3 that is going to give me the short-term scenarios here on the Agix chart, and I believe that is better seen here on the 1-hour chart. So jumping to the 1-hour chart for further analysis and to give you the short-term scenarios. Here on the 1-hour chart, you can see that after seeing our low in the formation of this wave 2 within this blue target area, we started this massive run up to the upper side obeying the Elliott wave structures, where you can see that I have the first wave giving us a peak at around the $0.59 mark, and after seeing the high for that first wave, whatever we expected next was a corrective structure to the lower side in the formation of this wave 2, and using the Fibonacci's, connecting them from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, that gave me a minimum retracement area in the formation of that wave 2 between the fib level 0.5 and the fib level 0.78, which is a target area that lies between the $0.43819 mark and the $0.35173 mark, and it is within this white target area that I'm now expecting to see the low for this second wave before we can start gearing up to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3 to the upper side. And at the time of this recording, you can see that we have managed to get into the minimum retracement area in the formation of this wave 2 in a move that has now given us a peak at around the $0.39149 mark, and there are high chances that that might be the low for this second wave. And if that is the case, and assuming that Agix is not going to give us one more leg down in the formation of this wave 2, we can sketch out a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 using a trend based Fibonacci, connecting it from the low of the first wave down there to the high of that wave 1, then dragging the fibs to the low of the second wave, and that now gives me a target area to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3 at the fib level 1.618, and that is at around the $0.88783 mark, and that is the minimum that we can expect Agix to do in the formation of that wave 3. And all we need now is a confirmation that we have bottomed out in the formation of this wave 2, so that we can be able to get back into Agix to ride that massive bounce to the upper side in the formation of this wave 3. We also need to have in mind that in case the breakdown continues on the Bitcoin chart, there are high chances that Agix might fully maximize this white target area before we can start our massive run up to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. And as long as we are holding within this white target area, then I think there is no reason for panic, because that will still be a corrective structure in the formation of this wave 2 before we can start our impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of this wave 3. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios. So continue watching my white target area, which lies between the $0.44516 mark and the $0.35296 mark, because as long as we are holding within the target area, then there are high chances that we are going to see our impulsive wave to the upside in the formation of that wave 3 very soon. And that is what I'm expecting here on the short-term scenarios and also on the long-term scenarios. And getting back to the 4-hour chart to take a look at the indicators, here on the RSI we are trading at around the 33 mark, meaning we have massive room for us to fully support higher prices to the upper side in the formation of that wave 3. But in case the breakdown continues, that will still be supported on the RSI. Also taking a look at the mark, you have been able to print a bearish cross, but you're seeing a bit of a decrease in the selling momentum, suggesting that soon we might be able to print a bullish cross to fully support higher prices. So let's be patient and see how that plays out, and I'll be keeping you updated.